Hey guys, it's Chris with Double Eagle Gunworks, and we're out here on the range today, and we're going to be talking about bore sights. I've got a couple of different ones out here on the table, and with the bore sight, it helps you line up your sighting mechanism, whether it would be just your standard iron sights on an AR or any type of sight that you have on the rifle, whether it be a holographic sight like this one here, or a scope, or even you can use these on handguns and line up the sights on your handgun as well. So they're useful across the board with from handguns all the way up to rifles and shotguns. Just depends on what you want to use them for. But the mechanism that they do to help you get everything lined up, it's usually going to be a laser of some sort. This one here works by inserting this portion of the bore sight into the barrel of the gun. So you would just, and this one is 422, so you would just put this bore sight into it, and this is adjustable here on the end so that it fits snugly in the barrel. So you just put it in the end of the gun like that, and when you turn on the sight, this one has a red laser that comes out to show you what where the barrel is pointing to, and then you can line up the your reticle, the red dot, holographic sight, whatever type mechanism you're trying to sight in, you line that up with where the dot is projecting onto the target. So like we're out here on the range right now, and if I turn this on, you can see the red dot that's coming out the end of the thing, or let's show up a little bit better on the shirt here. See the red dot there. So you'd have a target set up on your target stand, and the red dot would project onto that, and then you would line up your sights based on that. And this one just turns on and off by screwing in and out the top of the sight here. It has the battery compartment inside here that has like three different little batteries that go into it. So you just screw this in to be able to turn everything on. Doesn't have an on and off switch. So when you get through using it, make sure you unscrew it enough to turn the laser off so that you don't run your batteries down. But with this one, it comes with multiple adapters that will work on anything from a 22 up to a 12 gauge shotgun. So you can fit all the different calibers of rifles, handguns, shotguns in here using the different adapters that are in here. And like I said earlier, they have a screw that goes into the end of the neck piece here, that as you screw this in, it pushes the flanges out on the adapter to tighten it up inside the barrel so that it doesn't wiggle around. So this is one type of bore sight that you have here. The other one that we have out here is, this one is a magnetic bore sight, and you would just put the magnet here on the end of the barrel of the gun and center that up on the muzzle so that you have it approximated where you're going to go. And this one is a green laser, so the green typically will show up better on targets than the red does, and it also usually goes a little bit further and you can see it better during the daylight especially. The red tends to wash out the further you go out, but the green will project further. This one, there's nothing to adjust on it. As long as the muzzle of the gun is not bigger than the magnet that's on here, then this one will work on whatever firearm you want to put it on, whether it be a handgun, rifle, shotgun, whatever you're trying to line up, this one would work on it. This one's made by Wheeler, and very good sight here, and it also has a reflective target that you can use that has more of a reflective coating on it, so that it picks up the target, or picks up the laser even better than your regular paper target would be. And it's got the lines on it so that you can see how to adjust the target, whether you need to or adjust your scope left, right, up, down, based on the lines on the target there. So a couple of good options for bore sights. The one that I don't have an example of out here, but you have the ones that are available that go actually in the chamber of the gun, that take the place of a cartridge that you would have inside the gun. Those have the laser built into what would basically be your normal cartridge that would go in there, and it projects the laser through the barrel out toward the target. Those work well as well, but you have to have a specific one for each gun that you own. So if you have 3 different rifles in different calibers, you'd have to have 3 different bore sights to be able to sight those guns in. Where with these 2 examples that we've got out here on the table right now, they're adjustable for any caliber basically that you might have. So you just have to have the one sight, or the bore sight, and then the different adapters that go with it for one like this, or one that will fit on the end of any gun. These are great options for you to get. Either one of them works really well to get everything lined up on the gun. Like I said, the green laser is going to have a better distance, you'll be able to pick it up better, especially during daylight hours. So that one would be a good option for you to be able to have more of a range of times that you could see the target during the day, unless you're inside sighting it, and then it's not going to matter one way or the other. Both of these are pretty reasonable priced. I don't remember exactly what I paid for this one. I've had this one for a good while, but I think probably about $50 to $60 is something like this would cost. This one was a little more expensive here. I think this one was around $100 to $120 for this one. But if you catch them on sale on the different websites, then you can maybe be able to catch them at a better price. But if you like the video, like and subscribe down at the bottom, and go to our website, doubleeaglegunworks.com, and we'll have more information on each one of these. So see you next time.